So you may have noticed that I didn't post a main bench vlog last week. And that is because my main bench didn't really happen. Like, I showed up, I thought I felt at least halfway decent, but as soon as I got any weight on the bar, I realized the shoulder was just not going to cooperate at all. Obviously, that is not an ideal place to be at 3.5 weeks out. And instead of trying to force it, I made the call to shut down things super early, pivot to a feel good accessory intent, because I knew that I could push my main bench back to where my normal light bench day is and still have time to get in two decent sessions into the meet. And stuff feels a hell of a lot better right now than it did last week. So I'm hoping we made the right call. In the event that my shoulder still feels like shit, I've got a at least halfway decent contingency plan in place. Meets using a Texas power bar, so I figured I might as well get some practice in on it. So plan A for today is bench good. Plan B for today, if bench is not happening, gonna shut it down early, push a JM press hard to still get some hard tricep shove through, and live to fight another day. I mean, that's a lot better than last week. Like the pullout's much better. Yeah, I got some bop. I feel chattery, but it still feels better than last week. So I don't know. And I'm probably more nervous for this 275 than I should be, because this is where I ended up shutting things down last week. But it's like same shit I always say, nerves are just reason to make sure I don't fuck it up. I mean, feels at least good enough to go 315. And obviously I don't want to be like, yay, I can bench 275, but that is a very large relief after last week. So let's keep it going. Yeah, that's it. And that one was good enough that no matter what else happens today, I know I'm going to be at least okay on meet day, but still want to do a better job of setting things up. And the plan here is put enough sauce on it that I get to do something cool today. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah. And I think with how that one moved, we're going to take a jump that we haven't taken since the pec surgery. And if you are looking for better powerlifting coaching, hit the link below to sign up for Team Activated to get the feedback, mentorship, and support you need to smash PRs. Okay, not even nervous, just freaking excited. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't even know what to say about that other than feels like me. And it has been a very freaking long time since I can say that I'm bench, and I am stoked here for it. I don't know. Like it's just nice to know that all of the betting on myself and not quitting and not giving up and not throwing in the towel, like it's going to pay off. And I think like this clicking, this like I'm getting very confident for what is going to be possible on the platform. So yeah, let's go crank on some jams hard, crank on some dips with a feel good intent, and then cruise on accessories and get ready for tomorrow's pulls. Also, Zone Root Beer, 10 out of 10, positive review. Stuff is sick. And Liam is so kind to be helping me out with giving away a bottle of Zone Original for everyone who hits that link down below and signs up for Team Activated through the month of November. And I'm not going to cook things super hard on the light bench day this week. So, and this is back to pre-surgery JM weights loaded on the bar. So let's make sure I don't drop it on my face. I mean, a little bit shitty, but like that is what makes my bench feel like a hydraulic press. And I always get these stupid freaking comments about jam presses talking like how they're not better than any other tricep exercise just because you're lifting heavier. They're not creating more tension. You're only lifting heavier because of leverage. But here's the thing, motherfucker. Training for strength is not the same as training for hypertrophy. And I'm not really concerned with the peak mechanical tension. I'm concerned with where the tension occurs in the strength curve of the movement. And the jam press, due to its leverage, it has really freaking good carryover to where people struggle to check their elbows through on bench. And the thing about jam press versus say a push down is a push down easy as shit through here, a JM hard as through here, so it's going to be way better for making you stronger through that range of motion, which is what I need on bench. And on that note, we're going to lube things up and feel good with some dippy doos. It probably looked freaking terrible, but that actually felt kind of okay. Round 2. Yeah, am very okay with that. Probably the best dips have felt since I brought dips back into the plan. So dips are dipping. I gotta stop rambling now and figure out what the hell I'm going to do the rest of this session. And I figure feel good intent on a dumbbell fly will be appropriate. And I'm running these with more elbow bend than usual, which is going to be a little bit easier lever wise, but it's also going to make sure that I'm working more pec and less biceps. Titties feeling good. And we are back over here to run some of the stretchy fronties and some of the stretchy curls, because the capsular challenge on the front of the shoulder is so gnarly here, but I think bringing these back are a big part of the reason that things have been feeling much more better the last couple of weeks. And I want to do a little bit of upper back touching, but because my last heavy deadlift is tomorrow, I don't want to touch it too hard. So I think I'm just going to run the same superset that I did for a warm-up, just actual work-ish loading, not warm-up loading, and with the prime handle instead of the spine strap. So a little setting scaps down, contracting lats with the straight arm pull downs, and then a little thoracic flexion, finish in extension of scapular depression with some face pularinos. And the whole intent with both of these is less to work hard, and again, more just to feel the kind of sensation, feel the kind of contraction I need in order to get my shit where it needs to go when I am pressing. Then it's like, yeah, someone in the comment section might be like, but junk folding, but all the fatigue, blah, 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 blah. And the thing is like, if you're worried about catching fatigue from a face pull and a straight arm pull down, you probably got bigger things to worry about than whether or not you should be doing a straight arm pull down or a face pull. And on that note, because I want to kind of tune up the hips and feel nice and spiffy fresh for tomorrow's pulls, got a light little kettlebell. Gonna run these hip flexor raises, try to hold her at the top for a 1 count again, really pull in, and just kind of like prime myself to the bar for tomorrow's deadlifts. So there we go. We have finally had a good day on all 3 lifts in technically what I'm going to call the same training week. And I think that the best part of things kind of finally clicking this week is we still have one more session where I can push on each of the main lifts, but with this last week going as well as it has, I don't want to be, but if I have to take one of these next weeks down, like I'm going to be comfortable just not having like a big squat or big deadlift if it's not there this week and tapering into the meet, because the last week went so well. And I think that like having that pressure off where I don't need to make it happen, it doesn't feel like it is do or die on this last week, I think it's going to give me a really, really, really good chance at finishing in a really good spot and just being able to operate without the pressure and fucking just do my job and have fun and have a good freaking time. So we're going to close this guy out doing our job and having a freaking good time. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around for this little bit of a shit show of meet prep, but I mean, kind of just goes to show that as long as you're doing the work, as long as you don't quit, you can still make something pretty freaking cool happen. Peace out. Have a good night.